What's up? What's up? Welcome. Thank you, everybody, joining me for another week here at the Jaymo show. I appreciate you all stopping by, getting started here. I had a couple little technical difficulties. I was trying to get a couple things going. I got a new blog that I started, and I'm gonna put the link right here down below in the description. And the good thing about this blog is it's gonna allow me to do a lot more reviews on a lot more subjects, and I won't be getting censored by YouTube as much. And then I'll be able to do like live blog shows. So like say Power is on a season premiere, I can do it live from the blog and talk about what I'm watching live and get reactions that way a lot easier. And you guys can just listen versus having to try to watch and listen or whatever the case. And so, a lot of options. We'll see how it goes. I'm starting it out. It'd be a lot easier for me to make reviews and talk about different things, whether it's talking about the protest or movies or TV shows. It's a lot faster to produce and turn around. One of the first shows I'm gonna do a review on is this show on HBO called We're Here. That's a crazy show, and I think it's a lot of good material I could use, and the voices and different impressions I think will really still come good just with audio. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, Ray Negron, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Appreciate you. Support Gaming, how you doing? Young Nine Slim, what's up? Whitney, how you doing, sis? Appreciate you stopping by. Also, I'm gonna do Zoom again if anybody is interested. A little later in the show. Anybody wanna do a Zoom, have something to say, want to give a little shout out or whatever, we could do that. And let me post the link to that blog one more time for people. I'm gonna start posting that stuff. I'll be able to maybe even do something. I like to do something daily, so we'll see. And with that blog, it's got it where you can call in. I can do it live and get live call-ins. People can send texts and chat. So it's pretty interesting. I came across it, and I think it might be all right. Let's see. Here's the link right here. You all can check that out. Let's see. Rashonda, what's up, sis? How you doing? Uh-oh, wait a minute. Error with the playback. Seems it's always some type of errors or something when I'm doing this with this service sometimes. I don't know. So, Young Nine, I do a show on my channel. I love your channel. I appreciate it, man. Ray Negron, Whitney's beautiful. Just had to say that. Hey, man, don't be trying to steal my girl, man. Nah, yeah, Whitney is very beautiful. She real humble, though. But, yeah. Lamont Simpson, what's up?
What up, Lamont? What up, you big dummy? Hey, Lamont, what you doing over there? Did the big one, Elizabeth Lamont? What, you big dummy?
That's my Fred G. Sanford.
The G stand for ghetto.
What's up? How's my day? I appreciate it, Lamont. I'm all right. So far, so good. Whitney said, thanks, Ray. Don't y'all be trying to make no love connection, man. I'm the love doctor.
I'm bringing people together.
Nah, I'm joking, man. Young Nine, we got to talk about this crazy stuff. Yeah, exactly. And see, with YouTube, they censoring videos that's talking about this stuff. If you say certain words in the algorithm, they either demonetizing your video or blocking your video. Whereas on this blog, I could say whatever, we could talk. People, if they curse or say something, not to say that's what we need to be doing every second, but you don't have to worry about anything that way. So that always helps. And the only thing right now with the blog, though, is it's only 15 minutes that I can do a show right now. And depending on how it takes off, then I can pay, it's like $20 a month. And I can do up to an hour long show, and got to be able to do a lot more things. And so, you know, with the support and everything from everybody, if I start getting enough listens and views, then I'll go ahead and start paying and then make the shows longer. And then I'll be able to do more. So we'll see. But right now, it's 15 minutes. So make sure y'all click on that link and sign up. That way you notified whenever I do a show. I'm going to do a show after this. So we'll see. So anyway, it is a lot of craziness going on. It's frustrating. I will say that they have even put a curfew even in the city I'm in, and they even shot somebody, or somebody got shot and killed. 3 people were shot. 1 person was killed. A lot of people want to say and point to the violence or whatever, but they don't realize about when frustrations build up, people tired of everything else because it obviously wasn't working. The only time people get a response or get the attention that they deserve is when they do that. And so, yeah, they brought it on themselves. Then by allowing this person to just sit around for almost a week without arresting him, like, what? Why did they do that? Why did it take so long? It's like this stuff is done on purpose to help bring this country down or something. So I don't know what's going on. But what in the world? It's saying live stream offline. Of course, I always have some type of technical issues on this service for some reason. I thank you, Whitney. Lovely Whitney, got a beautiful heart. Thanks for the support through the super chat. You guys had no idea how much this helps out the channel. I showed you guys before that I'm going through something with Lionsgate, and they have almost 100 of my videos about power that they're flagging to take all the money from, and that's my most popular videos. So I could just take all those videos down, but then other people wouldn't at least watch them and then get some type of enjoyment out of it. So I leave them up anyway. It's frustrating, and they do this to videos I know for a fact has no copyright claim, but the way that YouTube has it set up is they allow these companies to do the copyright claim, which is fine, but if we dispute it, the dispute goes right to the people that made the claim. So if they already feel in one way, they're not going to listen to us to change their mind. And whenever you dispute it, they just deny it, no matter what you say, no matter what the video is. And the thing is, YouTube has it set up that if you go and dispute it 3 times and fail, they'll take your whole channel down. Well, if they got 100 videos, the odds are against me. And so it's just frustrating. So we'll see. I'm working on a couple things to see about that, and we'll see how that all turns out. But yeah, I really, really appreciate your support, Whitney, and everybody that always support me. You guys, without y'all, man, tell them I would be already gone a long time ago. So I always appreciate everybody that support me. Let's see, support gaming at Jay. It's funny how everyone just forgot COVID exists during all of this chaos. Yeah, that's true. I guess people was like, man, look, we gonna go die one way or the other. So it's either sickness or we gonna be in health and get killed. Either way, we had nothing to lose. And when you put people in the corner and they got nothing to lose, that's the type of stuff that happens. So, yeah, people say forget it, because, man, that's also part of the climate that was created where some people didn't even believe it to begin with the fake news type climate that's been out here. Some people think it wasn't as bad as it could be or whatever, or it's only for people that's older or whatever the case. So I'm not saying that they're right or wrong, but that's the situation we in, unfortunately. Whitney, it's more to it than BLM. Everyone is tired and frustrated. Lockdown, quarantine, loss of job, financial strain, and more to it. George was just the spark to set it all off, man. She is 100% right, man. You 100% right, man. Everybody frustrated, tired, ain't got nothing to lose. And, it's just, that was it, man. People tired of it. And, they've had, what, three or four in a row? I mean, they killed the one kid on Facebook Live, killed him. All these people are getting on. It's just crazy. And it's been going on for years. And it's just all tied in every city. It's happened in every city almost. So, yeah, it's crazy. Lannister pays his debts. You know something, Jay? They had a rally here in Cleveland, Ohio, and the people swear the police started the chaos. They said the demonstration was peaceful. I can believe that. I've heard that in different reports and different things. And so, that they have a lot of frustrations too. I got things that I post on Instagram. And if you all follow me on Instagram, you all will see some of the things. But one cop was pulling, saw the cop was following this other person real aggressive, and he was following the cop and asked the cop, what you doing? And that cop went off. What do you mean what I'm doing? I hate you people. I can't wait to get out the job. I mean, like, these people, some of them are doing the job they hate and take it out on the people. It's crazy. Fudgy Babe, hey, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you as always. Support, he said to Whitney, R.I.P. to George, but most of these riots have nothing to really do with him. Let's be honest, how does looting and destroying people's business have anything to do with George? It shows what it does. It shows that people is frustrated and tired of it. When you walk in peaceful and all of that, like people been doing for years since Martin Luther King, it still ain't getting no results sometimes. And so the people are tired, frustrated, and they, that's what happens. And the people is sometimes, most of the time, it's two different groups. The one people are the protest and they trying to do things right, but then you got younger people that ain't trying to hear that. And I can understand their frustrations, because they're the ones that's probably going to be the ones, in this situation. Even though, George was in his 40s. So you don't have to be that young to have something happen. And how many walks and protests and groups it just becomes white noise to the people that you're trying to talk to. So, man, the only time they listen is that. And then, of course, they want to spin the narrative and say, well, see, that's why the police do this. Or, see, that's why they dab it this way. And that's not it. That's not the reason. The reason this is happening is because when people do wrong, then it takes a week for them to decide. It didn't take them a week to come in there and arrest him and go through all they was trying to go through over what, a $20 check? But it take that long on video to see what happened. It took that long to figure that out. Like, that's crazy. If they would have arrested him that day, this stuff wouldn't have happened. They're doing that stuff on purpose, you know, and it make people feel that they don't matter or they don't count. And so when they feel that way, they're going to show you that they do matter and they do count. And, you know, that's what happened, unfortunately. You know, it's a crazy situation all around. So, you know, we'll see what happens, man. It's nobody that has a business wants to see their business, you know, destroyed because of that. But you got insurance. Businesses can be replaced. Stores can be rebuilt. You can put new TVs and stuff in there. You can build a new police station. Nobody can bring these people back. Nobody. So at the end of the day, who cares about this property? That's just a way to get attention. You could go and build a new and better police station. You could build a new and better Target. Put in newer or other stuff for sale. I mean, that's stupid. So, you know, it's just that people, you know, frustrated. Whitney, you say, I feel for the police officers as well. There are good people and bad people everywhere in every profession. That's true, but the problem with police is that the good cops never... Man, see, that's why I got to be on my blog, because this deserves the F-bomb. But they never stand separate from the bad ones. They never say, hey, you shouldn't do this, or when he had the knee on the neck. No, the good ones none of the good ones came and stopped. Where were they at? You know, why is it that when they had the conference, no good ones was coming out publicly and saying that was wrong, this and that, whatever the case. And so, I mean, that's crazy. They just had some little siren. They trying to put together a curfew in this city now. I mean, it brought a heavier hand, and that's the problem too. When they do that, it brings a heavier hand from the government down. But at the end of the day, they could bring 5,000, 10,000, whatever. It's always going to be a bigger population than that. But people don't want to go and live under those conditions. So, but the good cops, they need to start turning them bad cops in. Stop being there backing them up. You have to separate yourself. Otherwise, they're going to all be blamed as one because they're sticking together as one. Just like that Asian cop. He should have turned around and got dude off his neck. Fudgy Babe. Hey, Jay. My phone is cutting, fool, so I'm here hoping my phone let me stay. I hope it let you stay, too. After this, I'm going to do my little blog, too. So, it's only 15 minutes. But thanks for the support on the super chat. I really appreciate it. Ray Negron, thanks, brother. I appreciate you, man. You guys are really coming through for me in a big way. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Whitney, the mayor thought his sorry speech on firing the officers would suffice. Yeah, I know, right? Hopefully they had insurance. Yeah, for real. Now, I just got this one article that I'm going to read. And if you all was a woman, what would you all think? But let's see. Let me get over here out of the way. And let's see. Says that the officer we see who it is. His wife is leaving him. It's filed for divorce. Alright. And, it says that since he's being charged with third degree, and also, I'm not saying these words because of the YouTube algorithms. I'm not trying to make more problems than it is. But, it says that she's devastated by it, has the utmost sympathy with the situation, which actually was shocking to me because majority of the time you see the wives stick by these individuals. So, that's one thing that is interesting. Now, I did hear something about she was charged with something recently, but I didn't get that full information yet, so I can't really speak on that. But allegedly, she was charged something as well. But that is good that she didn't want to be a part of that, and I give her a little credit to that. Now, I don't know about the other things that may be coming up. I may have to, take that credit away and give her bad credit. We used to bad credit, so, but that's what may happen. But as of now, that's good that she didn't want to be bothered with that and be a part of that. And I'm sure I would want to change my name too. I wouldn't want that last name. That's crazy. And the sad part is that he probably ain't getting the treatment anybody else would get in there. They probably giving him solitary confinement or something, trying to protect him. Because I'm sure a couple people want to break a foot off in that. Put a knee on that neck. Let him see how it feels. But, another thing that came to light is that the two men work together as security at this nightclub. And the lady said nothing but nice things about George, and said that the other one, although was kind of quiet and did his job, whenever there were urban events, he was kind of rough and has been known to use pepper spray quite often. And they said, well, why did you continue to employ him? Because he was working there part-time for like 17 years or something. And she said the city made her. So I guess if you request officers as security for off-duty officers, they give you who they give you. So it's just that I know the way I was raised, and a lot of people in my generation, that they don't really like the police or this or that. But really, we should be raising a generation of kids to become police our own neighborhoods, become firemen, protect our own neighborhoods. Those are good paying jobs. You grew up with the people, the people, you're not scared of the people. Then police our own people. But when you got all these people that's in charge of your own community, and they really scared, don't know the people, never grew up in there, don't know what's going on, and they scared, then problems like this happen. So, I never would have thought of it that way before, but it's something that's really needed. We don't need all these other people from other communities coming in with a heavy hand trying to lay down the law, so to speak. So, let's see. Support. It also doesn't help when we got a demon in office making things worse. That's true. Because it make people like that feel that they can do that without a problem. He didn't move. He didn't give a damn that people was pleading for him, that this man was begging for his mama, that people was videotaping him. He didn't give a damn because he knew that chances are nothing was going to happen. And actually, they said he was involved in a killing or a death before, and nothing really happened. So he probably figured, you know, I don't give a damn what they say. I'm the law. I know better. I'm RoboCop, more like HoboCop, because he was a hoe. And that's what happened, and they feel empowered. Let's see, Ray Negron, always here for you, my G. I appreciate it, man. Thanks, brother. Whitney, his wife is the Asian officer's sister. Wow. Wow. And see, I didn't know that. So they probably thought they was brothers in blue. We blue and red brothers, blood brothers. That's crazy. Mellow fellow, that Asian dude, you right, he was. He big time. And now what Whitney say, I can see why he probably was intimidated and scared of dude. Dude probably been on the force longer. He done took his little sister's cookies. He probably was scared. Oh man, that was crazy. He need to be, all of those officers need to be in jail. And they said that video doesn't show that there's some people on his legs. Like, what in the world? What did they think was happening? All of this stuff is if your life is in danger. It's not just to do it or prove a point. Their life wasn't in danger. Like, it's crazy. It's not Judge Dredd. They don't have the choice or the power to just decide a life or death situation. You know, that's crazy. And for that store owner to call the police over a check, why he just didn't tell them this ain't working, get out? Whitney, I'm just speculating, but I think maybe the wife was interested in George. The fact that they had worked together seems personal. It does seem personal. Now, I don't know if that may be it. Like you say, you speculating, and that's fine. I'm going to speculate that they had some type of prior beef or something. And that was a way for him to handle it. Because why would you approach and treat him like that, and you know him for over a year working somewhere as security? Now you treating him like what? A murderer? A thief? I mean, what? You treated him less than human. For what? $20 check? I mean, it's gotta be more than that. It just doesn't make any sense. It's just crazy. Mellow fellow. Dude had the evilest smirk. Throw him under the jail. He did. He did. He didn't care at all. And he was just looking like, you think because you crying about it and filming it gonna make me change? Are you nuts? So, that's crazy. Joyce Moore, people are so tired of police violence. I now wish the demonstrations would be non-violent. Hopefully change will come soon. I mean, they've had a non-violent protests and demonstrations since Dr. King. We still doing the same problem. They still got police doing the same thing. People get frustrated. You're not paying attention to the non-violent protests. They only pay attention or react or make a reporting on it when they are, you know, tearing up stuff. That's the only time they're going to report it, and people will actually pay attention. And maybe change. So we'll see. Mellow fellow, we have to realize that no matter how much you pray or ask nicely, evil people are going to be evil. And frankly, they see your sympathy as weakness and continue to bully and brutalize you for it. Hey, that's true. That's true. It's a bad situation because sometimes it's hard to get them to change their mind no matter what you do. Because even when they do break out into the violence or whatever, they try to say, see, that's why the police do this. See, that's why this. See, that's what that. So you were right. And I agree with you. I just don't know how to get these sometimes evil people to change their mind because it seems like nothing works. They shouldn't be in positions of power, that's for one. You know, they definitely shouldn't have a gun. They always talking about gun laws. Shoot, the people that you can't do anything to, that's the problem. People say, well, black on black crime, this or that. They're criminals. They're criminals. They get treated like criminals. You know, what about when these people do it? They should be treated like criminals too. You know, that's the difference. These are people that's not supposed to be criminals committing crimes. Young Nine, Malcolm X speeches for 60 seconds. Sounds like he's talking about today. Nothing has changed. Exactly. Joyce, they said the cop was mad at him because his girlfriend is white. Wow. I can see that. I can see stuff like that. I mean, and in Minneapolis, man, it's crazy. In Minneapolis, he probably thought he was going to start over, go somewhere quiet, and that's what happened. Support gaming. Ever read the Willie Lynch letter? Yeah, a while ago, but yeah, that's some stuff, man. A lot of stuff, man. It ain't changing. We still got same issues. Built this country, and now they're gonna use it to tear the country down. Between the financial and this stuff. Whitney, I'm pretty good when it comes to piecing stuff together. My best friend and I talked about starting a podcast. You should go for it. I mean, ain't nothing else but to do it, and a podcast is a lot easier to produce than making videos, and faster. You know, it takes me sometimes a minimum 8 to 12 hours to make a video, one video. Whereas a podcast, I could just get that set up, type in what the title is, and then start talking in less than just a few minutes. So with that, I can put out a lot more with the podcast. So we'll see. Some shows I'll still do video reviews, but I think I'll do more on the podcast just because it's a lot easier to produce. Shay, hey, how you doing, Shay? Support gaming at Whitney. Can you do a podcast? You got you some fan base already, Whitney. Let's see, Fudgy Babe, support that a heavy deep read. Whitney, as support, I really hate my speaking voice and I don't think I have the time for it. You'd be surprised. We always are the hardest on ourselves. I mean, it took me a while to decide to do any of this stuff, so, man, I didn't think anybody would be interested or any of that stuff. So, you know, go for it. At least if you go for it, then at least you know you tried. You never know. And if you don't, then you always think, I should have tried, or I should have did this or that. So, go for it. A lot of people have a lot of podcasts now, so nothing you can't do. Young Nine Slim, cops are the biggest gang that's killed more than anyone else. That's actually true about the biggest gang too, because when growing up in Chicago, that was one of the slogans they used to have. We the baddest gang in town. You know, it's a lot of gang violence and stuff in Chicago, and the cops used to say, we the baddest gang in town, and have shirts and different stuff and slogans, and they thought that, yeah. So yeah, cops think they the baddest gang in town and proud of it too. Whitney, I'm not ruling it out. Alright, she ain't ruling it out. Support. Young Nine Slim, do Angie voice. Alright. I gotta get some water first, man. Let's see. Whitney at Young Nine. I wonder what the statistics are. They probably have an alarming rate of killings. You got me thinking. I mean, especially when they killing people that's unarmed. Whitney, Fudgy Babe said your voice is lovely. And I mean, I agree. Your voice is nothing wrong with it. Everybody hates to hear theyself. I don't even listen to my own videos. So, you know, you shouldn't even worry about that. Whitney, I'm sure, at Support Gaming was being facetious. He would always give me a hard time, I noticed. Support, he confused. He ain't know he gave you a hard time. On the side note, I'm looking at myself. I think I'm gonna cut this beard off, y'all. It's been a long time. I done grew a quarantine beard. I think I'm gonna cut it off, man. What y'all think? I think it's time to let it go. I don't know. Let me see what Angie think.
I don't know. You going to cut the beer? Don't you cut it the beer? You like it the beer? You don't cut it. I try to put in the beer and make it you grow it. Look at all. You look at all. Yeah. You going to do it? You going to look like yours? You have to trim it down and look like yours.
Support, why you erased the message? I already read it. Anyway, Shay, I'm late, but Jay, did you see looting and riot not only in downtown Chicago but suburban Illinois today? I didn't see it in suburban Illinois, but I did know about it in downtown Chicago. It's going crazy all over. Philadelphia, Indianapolis, and they went to the suburbs too in Indianapolis. And they going downtown. See, now they not tearing up their own neighborhoods. They tearing up their stuff. And that's how they starting to really pay attention. Ain't no more of, oh, y'all dumb, you tearing up your neighborhood. Nah, we tearing up your stuff. Until y'all pay attention and do what need to be done. Unfortunate, it always bring the wrong response. Because now, instead of hurrying up and doing what need to be done with them officers, the other 3 officers still ain't arrested. But instead of doing that, they going to get the National Guard and doing other things, and it's making it more dangerous and different things for people. So we'll see. Hopefully it don't, you know, turn into a worse situation. So we'll see. Fudgy Babe, Yun, you done started something. Jay, do Tommy and Kate.
Oh, Tommy, wait. Oh, Tommy, I try to get me some more blow. Tommy, I don't have it. Wait, I try to go. What? You don't listen to Jamie. You don't believe Jamie will really do that, do ya?
Boy, look here, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. I don't know him. I'm not the same ghost anymore, okay? That's not the ghost we know. I don't know who this guy is, alright? I'm trying to tell you, boy. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stay away from ghosts, alright? He's not the brother I know.
Oh, Jamie, you know I love you. Make it handshake. I'll always be there with you. Now we be together in Avon. And we live together. I love you, Jamie.
See, I'll be able to do a lot more with the podcast, too. And then it may sound a little more interesting. Then you just get to imagine stuff when you listen. Because I got some good things for this show. We're here. These people is, it's interesting. It's about these 3 drag queens. They go to different small towns and pick 3 different people or whatever to put in drag and get people to,
we gonna give you power, girl, okay? You gonna be fierce and they gonna gag, alright? You're doing so great.
Hey, I'm Bob the drag queen. So yeah, that's funny. That show makes me laugh, even just looking and talking about that. So I'll be able to get more into it on my podcast. But yeah, that's something else. Fudgy babe, you like that one? I appreciate it. Let's see. Why does this thing keep saying offline? I don't know, man. I'm in the process of trying to work with a new streaming service. I'm trying to get it set up. Let's see. Shay, they went to Berwyn, North Riverside, looted Benny's, the Wine Depot, North Riverside Mall, Coles, started shooting a mess. That's what's up. I like to hear that. Leave out of the areas that everybody in and go where people gonna get upset and where they need to realize, what's going on. Because when all of those people stay silent at times like this, it makes people feel that you're really not on the side and you don't really understand. Just like the Karen in the park. She supposedly voted for Obama and this and that, but then when it fits her, she's ready to weaponize the police. Talking about, it's an African American man. He's here. I'm worried. It's just that, just bullcrap. So, let's see. Lannister pay his debt. Your Kate sound like Edith Bunker. My Kate, I do like this. Oh, Tommy, I can't do it. I gotta get some blow. And when I do Edith, I go a little higher. I go, oh, Archie. Oh, Archie. Don't you know we're done working? Guys, you guys, man. Oh, Archie, I can make you a sandwich if you want a sandwich, Archie. Oh, the neighbors, he's a nice colored fella. That's my Edith Bunker. See, now that I did the Edith Bunker, does the Kate sound like Edith Bunker as much? Whitney, Jay could literally make his own parody of a Power episode. I'm actually working on, when I do the new Power, that I'm going to do kind of an animated type thing. So we'll see. And then, ain't nothing they going to be able to do. So we'll see what happens. Support gaming. Wonder what 50 Cent actually thinks of the Power finale.
Hey man, you wanna know what I think about that Power finale, man? Hey, look here, man. This is 50 Cent, man. Hey, I think that was some bullcrap, man. Hey, that Power finale was sticking out bigger than my two front teeth, man. And I'm telling you, man, I'm not trying to be part of this no more. I'm only gonna focus on raising Kanan. That's right, raising Kanan. That's what I'm gonna do. It's 50 Cent, man. That's what I'm gonna focus on. Cause Courtney Kemp, she messed up the show, man.
Shay, no, Jay, I live here. That's my neighborhood. Hey, unfortunate, but you sleeping with the enemy. No. I feel you, but a lot of the people in those neighborhoods don't look like you, and they don't get it. It's unfortunate. And a lot of people, when they get certain levels of success, they want to move into better places, and there's nothing wrong with that. You want to do more for yourself, more for your kids. That's the American dream, right? But unfortunately, a lot of people in those other neighborhoods are too quick to turn the other cheek or justify when things like that happen or stay silent. And so that's why people are going to places like that, because those are the people that need to wake up and be allies. Just like when I watch that show, We're Here. If you're not gay but you support it, they call you an ally. He's an ally. We need some allies over there. Alright, like they do. So, we'll see how it turn out. Hopefully this stop lagging. Alright, I'm gonna do Zoom for a minute if anybody wanna hop on Zoom or say anything. You know, be able to do that. Let me set it up. Probably should have had this set up earlier. There we go. Alright, let me go back to... Alright, anybody want to chat with me live? There's the link. You can hop on Zoom. And we can chat. See, let me set this up. Alright, the real Tony B is crazy over here in Chicago. They blocked the downtown area, so now people are going to the neighborhoods and other places to loot stores. Yeah, I know, right? They doing that in Indianapolis now, too. Support gaming. Is that link safe? Yeah, that's the link to my Zoom. Why would it not be safe? You think I'm going to set you up to, what, hack you? This is safe. That's the link to Zoom meeting with me. If anybody want to go and you want to do a live shout out, you can go right to Zoom. I put the link right there and you can come on in and say what's up. Last week, lovely Whitney came and gave a lot of good information about her experience in the hospitals and different things. It's really good. Appreciate it. Anybody else come by, say what's up, and you know, if not, that's fine too. I know a lot of people are shy, sometimes mostly for no reason, but it's understandable. Shay, at the real Tony B, I agree with you. It's ridiculous. People are using this opportunity to loot and forgetting the bigger picture. I mean, that's true. I mean, people are opportunists. Just like that officer used that opportunity to take him out over a beef. And he felt that was his opportunity to do stuff. People are opportunists. Everybody tries to use different opportunities in life, whether good or bad. And yeah, you got bad people, bad actors in this situation taking advantage. Just like you got bad actors within the police force taking advantage of different whatever beefs or beliefs that they have. Neither one is right. Two wrongs don't make a right. But people weren't out doing this at first. It's because of frustrations and they taking too long. Everybody should have been demanding that these people been dealt with immediately, because they should have known eventually this is what's gonna happen. There's only so many times you could keep delaying and think it's not gonna hit home. Eventually it's coming to your door too. It's coming to your neighborhood too, because people can't just sit back in their neighborhoods and think, well, that ain't my neighborhood or that don't affect me. It's gonna affect you. Because it's all, everybody lives together in the same city. Everybody is dependent on one another. If it wasn't anything that taught people that, this whole pandemic should have taught people how much we depend on one another. And so people back to acting a fool, acting as if we don't affect each other or have nothing to do with each other, when we are all interconnected one way or another. And so people need to realize that and appreciate that and stop treating each other as if it's not me, or that's over there, or that's messed up, because then people get upset when it's one of them. But they should have been getting upset. The best thing to do is learn from other people's history and mistakes and experience before it get to you. Everybody need to be upset and saying something before it's your husband or son or brother or daughter or whatever. Then you'll be ready to get everybody upset and fight with you. You should have been fighting with the other people before it got to you. It's crazy. Fudgy Babe, congratulations on BG comment. Oh yeah. For those that don't know, Black Grimace from Power. He had saw one of my comments on the video. He saw my video actually about his being taken out of the show. And he thought it was pretty funny and left some comments. I left that on my community page. I'm gonna start trying to post more things there, and when I do a new podcast, I'm gonna post the link there. All right, I got somebody join me at the Zoom meeting. Miss Whitney, how you doing, sis? Let me
Is the audio on?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Let me move out the way. All right, how you doing? You got your hair done, everything? I see you looking good. Oh yeah. Let me make this a little louder. Let me turn this music down some. All right. Now I can hear you better. All right. You in the
I
car?
have makeup on today. I'm in the car.
Okay, you got the makeup on? All right.
Got makeup on.
I
I'm
see
supposed
you.
to go boating today. Didn't happen. It's supposed to rain, so.
Oh, okay. You was gonna vote on a Sunday?
Yeah, lake was open.
That's
People
good.
were there.
I hear that. We need more people getting the vote out. That's the only way we're gonna get some of this stuff changed. Vote some of these people out.
No, I said voting.
Oh.
I want a swimsuit.
Oh, okay. I thought you said vote. That's why I say vote on a Sunday. Okay, I hear that.
Voting on the Sunday.
Yeah, voting is fine. I thought you said vote. That's all.
No.
But
I don't even know when the polls are opening, but good luck to those people that need to mail out a ballot in Minnesota since they burned down the post office. But
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, people is just frustrated. It's getting out of hand. Use us to build the country and gonna make us tear it down. But
they said a lot of people that actually tore it down weren't even from there. It was people from out of town, other places.
I did see them say that. But then didn't he have to say it wasn't the case or something? I'm not sure, but I did see them say a lot of people from out of town though. So a lot of people, like we were saying in one of the comments, is opportunists. Looking for opportunity to get what they can get or do whatever, and it messes up when people is trying to say and do the right thing. But at the same time, people be frustrated too. So it's just a bad situation all around. I think a lot of this could have been avoided if they'd have locked them up the same day. It could have possibly avoided some of it.
But then again, to the people that actually wanted to incite violence for being mad, for being locked in their homes on quarantine and not having a job, nothing to lose, it still could have been the same.
That's true. We got a lot of problems going on at the same time. It's a lot of problems. It's really, it's a lot of uncertainty out here these days, man. It's something else. So then me having a young 16-year-old, it make me worry.
Tell them, no, don't go out and protest.
Nah, he ain't going
Stay
nowhere.
home.
Nah, he ain't. Nah, that's all. That's my only child. I can't put him out there right now. I mean, with other ways we can support the cause, but I don't need him go out there on the front lines right now. I'd be hurt.
Because there's people in London, Brazil. Who else? It's another country. They were protesting.
That was surprising to me that they were doing that over there. I didn't. I wouldn't have expected that. I wouldn't have expected that.
It's more than that. It's more than George.
I think people probably frustrated all over with how they be over policed. But I do know, because I do have a little friend I chat with every so often in London, and they don't even carry guns, the police. Like, if some problem, they have to call. Yeah, they have to call for armed police. Yeah, so it's a big difference than how they are policed versus how over in the States, you know. And they aren't even treated that way with the knee in the neck and stuff like that. But I mean, right is right and wrong is wrong, and people all over can see that that was wrong, you know. And what's crazy is that everything that people see about America, majority of things that they like or think is cool, black folks brought to the country and did. But then they want to kill it out. Right, that's crazy. Any sports, and a lot of inventions, all kind of, from air condition to all kind of stuff. Man, go down the list. We all know, but you know, it's just crazy and frustrating. So,
if they came up with a law that mandated if someone dies while in your custody, that you will be prosecuted to the highest extent, maybe capital murder, maybe things will change. Hey, this person was in your custody. They died in your custody. You have to be held accountable.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, they do need to be held accountable. I'm seeing a couple of these comments. Let me see what a couple think people say. Talking and Grubbing, he said it was a lot of heavy uprising downtown Cleveland too. Atlanta, support gaming. Yeah, a lot of people. It's all over. It's crazy. And I don't know what we gonna do, how we gonna move on for this. Been dealing with this since the beginning of the country. Like, this is like, I don't know how to get people to get it sometimes. It's crazy. And some of these people don't get it now. I don't know how we could ever get them to get it. Best thing is to not let them type of people be police, you know. And that's why I was saying earlier,
we need people sneak in through the cracks all the time.
That's
it's
true.
Impossible to know who's fighting for what cause.
That's true. But a lot of people tell on themselves nowadays on Facebook and different stuff. It's all type of pictures coming out with this dude. I can't tell. Yeah, but it's like on Facebook. They didn't care. Now, some of the stuff, some people saying wasn't him or whatever, so I don't know. But just even to be that close to doing something, I mean, it's just, that's crazy. And we grow up not trusting the police, don't want to be a part of it and whatever, but we should start telling more people, young people, that go be a police officer. Police our own neighborhoods. You know, you won't be scared. You grew up, you know the people. Half these people don't know no black folks. You know, and then if you're a police officer, you only going to see the bad side of people. So if you don't know anybody and then all you see is the bad side, you think that's how everybody is.
But there's been accounts of people on the police force that are black and they just deal with racist co-workers and them getting away with it. They end up just quitting and leaving themselves.
That's because they're the only ones. We need like a lot all over. And I mean, of course, this is wishful thinking, and it probably wouldn't make a difference anyway. But if we had a lot, then they would be able to stick together. Like people say, it's good cops and this and that. But they always never say nothing because they'll get bullied or they won't get the support they need if they in the backup jam situation or whatever. And so they never say nothing. And so that's why people always blame all cops, because even if you good, you never speak out publicly against the ones that's bad. You stand there when he doing that and don't stop him. Even if we was friends drunk at the bar, if my friend is beating the hell out of some dude, I'm like, all right, come on, let's get out of here. You enough. Like, they don't even do that. They're just like, he's unconscious. It still ain't enough.
This may have not been the first 50th time or not. He may have done it before. I mean, you can sit there and complain till you blue in the face, but if you don't have a supervisor, manager, some type of person with superiority that's going to do anything about it, I mean, what can you do?
Yeah, that's just a bad situation. Need to get more in there. I mean, people say training this, training that. I mean, that don't mean a damn thing. Like, you know better than what he did. That wasn't nothing about training. You know? And so, the only thing I could think is if we could try to hopefully outnumber the bad and get rid of the bad and put some more of our own for our own neighborhood. But you can't just get rid of police.
No, because the same people that's out there protesting and looting and stealing, now if somebody was to bring that mess to their house, who are they going to call?
Right. That's right. So you can't get rid of police. This is a crazy, crazy situation. And it's been getting worse even in the last 10 years. From Michael Brown to now. Because it's all being televised and live streamed. People are seeing this stuff happen in real time more than ever. And even this man begging for his mama. You know how much it takes for a grown man to beg for his mama? And right,
she died 2 years ago.
Right, and that's what he was trying to get, something to remember her, because that was the day she died. And he was there trying to get some flowers or do something because it was the day she died, memorial.
Oh, I'm talking about George Floyd.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, they said she had passed 2 years prior to him.
Right, I'm saying that's the
anniversary.
The anniversary.
Okay.
And that's what happened. And you know, it takes a lot, even if your mama is alive, let alone if she dead, to be crying for your mama. You know what? If she was there, what could she have done either? But that just showed how serious the situation was. And he didn't even care, didn't budge, nothing. It's just, so yeah, it's frustrating. Hopefully things, you know, can turn around in the future. Let me see. Fudgy Babe left comments. She said, Whitney, you're gorgeous with a very pretty voice. You go, girl. There you go. You got a future. Let's see. Fudgy Babe said, just think, just 4 cops started all this mess. I think that was just the final straw, you know, because a lot has been going on. They done killed, 3 or 4 people just as soon as this stuff has been over with. You know, with the one that got killed on Facebook Live, you heard about that. Then they didn't know it was still running, and they started laughing and commenting or whatever with their little cover up. And so then it was somebody else just before this one. There it go. Yeah. There it is. So, you know, it's just people tired of it. Talking and grubbing. What's going on, man? How you doing?
There you go.
Hey.
Got a future.
Well, yeah, that's right. What's up, man? What's up? What you got? What you want to say?
What's up, Jay? How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm here with lovely Whitney.
Hey, Whitney, how you doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
All right. So anything big? So, you know, have y'all had any stuff going on in y'all cities?
Yes. Yesterday, I was like, Mom, we're going to go downtown, get something to eat, go hang out on the grass at the Capitol. I went downtown. 35 is backed up. Streets are blocked off. People standing in the street. I think I have some video footage. Yeah, helicopters whirling around.
And what city you in again?
Austin.
Austin, Texas. Okay. Wow. And just so y'all know, I'm new to this, but it's automatically switching when you all talk, which is kind of cool. It's making me not have to switch stuff, but so whenever you all talk, it automatically switch. So I like that. But go ahead, brother. What's up? What you want to say?
Oh man, it's just been crazy all over, especially all over here in Ohio. They uprising in Columbus a couple of days ago. Cincinnati now it just hit here in Cleveland yesterday, where cop cars were torched. People were looting a lot of businesses downtown.
Yeah,
it's just wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm in Indianapolis right now at the moment, and they shut down downtown. Somebody was shot and killed downtown, and 2 other people were shot. Yeah, so 3 people were shot last night, and 1 was killed. And at 8 o'clock, they put a lockdown on the city. Nobody could go outside after 8, or you could get arrested. And they just blocked all the and they blocked all the things to get downtown too. The ramps. So they don't want nobody tearing up that money.
Well, they tore up some of the money downtown. A lot of popular hotspots have either been damaged or looted. Like they busted broke a window through the House of Blues downtown.
Oh wow. So what you think? Do you think that people should be doing this? They shouldn't? Or, little of both? You understand what?
A lot of people that are doing this are basically the, agent provocateurs, agitators, whatever you want to call them. Excuse me. But, this has been a powder keg people been sitting on for a while. A lot of people are just frustrated because all these police brutalities, keep on piling up all over cities across America. What was the dude that got killed in Indianapolis recently?
Yeah, that's who I don't remember his name, but he was on Facebook Live when it happened. And they shot him, and you could hear them talking about it and laughing and covering, talking about what they're going to say or whatever while it was still rolling. So, because Mike Epps and Aries Spears have been going back and forth about this too, and I was gonna do a video about it. Whereas Mike Epps told people, black folks, we just need to run somewhere, and and Aries Spears said that's slave thinking about just run, and that we need to stand up and do things about it. And so I don't know. I can understand Mike Epps in a way because of me living here. I see how it's kind of a different approach. When I first came here, like me coming from Chicago, older soccer mom, white lady, like cussed me out in the car type thing, and I was like shocked because like in Chicago, they're not doing that. I will follow your ass. Hey, what? This is Chicago. Who are you talking to? So the audacity of that, I was like, man, what in the world?
What did you do?
I didn't do nothing. Probably was getting in front of her or something. Wasn't deserving of that. So to have that audacity to even think you could do that and just whatever, and I'm like, man, this is a different place. Ain't nobody cussing out no dude in Chicago in the car. That ain't no sock. They ain't doing that.
Oh, y'all drive crazy in Chicago too?
Not only that, everybody know people kill like crazy in Chicago. You don't know who you talking to.
Yeah.
You don't know who you talking to. You ain't just about to be talking crazy to somebody knowing you can't do nothing but roll your window up. But here, they treat people, black folk, totally different, and they kind of take it a little bit. And I was like, man, what in the world? Like, this is what goes on here. This don't happen in Chicago, man. Straight up. So Aries Spears coming from a big city, he don't see it in that type of mentality, which is, I think is not the mentality you should have. And you shouldn't have people scared or threatening you, or you threatening them either. But
Right.
you know, they don't appreciate or respect people the same here. So maybe that's why he ready to run, because he don't know what real appreciation is like, other than him being a celebrity. But that ain't really the same, you know, because it's, you know, different. So I don't know. Whitney, what you think folks should do?
They could do whatever they want. I mean, I can't tell people how to process their emotions. Me saying it is not going to stop anything. People are going to do what they want to do. Be mad for whatever reason they want to be mad at. And fight for what they want to fight for.
That's true. That is true. And everybody got frustrations they trying to deal with their own ways. So I know people ain't paying attention to what I got to say. I ain't acting like I'm gonna be able to speak somebody down. I might make you laugh and feel a little better. You might forget about it if I'm on a roll, but that's about it. Yeah, there's nobody listening to me, and I ain't, you know. And that's one thing that tripped me out when all these celebrities got little stuff to say on Instagram. Who gives a damn what, you know, Susan Sarandon say or something like that,
or T.I.
Or T.I. They all sitting in nice places. Or Cardi B. What the hell Cardi B know? Like, it's about somebody with barely a high school education trying to tell people how they should act and do things. And she one of the ghettoest. Oh my goodness. And she's so hood and ghetto. If she didn't have money, she'd be doing the same thing.
Right.
You know, I'm trying to get my money too, honey. I'm gonna get paid too, cause they trying to do this. I ain't gonna be up here tripping for free.
That sound like Edith Bunker.
With Cardi B, you need subtitles to understand what she's saying.
Right. Yeah, for real. But yeah, all these people, they just and whoever listening to them, why? Why? Who cares? But that's where we live in now. People want to hear and listen to some of these people that really don't give a damn about you. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can.
It's like T.I. was promoting all the violence, saying go to the rich neighborhoods, but then when they started doing it in Atlanta, in the affluent area, he was like, "No, y'all can't do that. This is Wakanda. We need to protect this." What happened?
He said this is Wakanda.
Wakanda,
but like, man, Wakanda don't exist, but your rich place does.
He considers Atlanta Wakanda since it's predominantly black and they have a majority of black-owned businesses. He feels that it's Wakanda of America and it should be protected.
If you say Wakanda,
everyone else can get tore up.
If the only way Atlanta is Wakanda is if you say Wakanda like this, Wakanda. You gotta say it like that if you want to say that's Wakanda. Otherwise, I don't know. It's cool and all, man. But yeah, they try to make it into more than it is.
I would told T.I., well, where can I get that? Well, which store can I get some vibranium where you at, T.I.?
Right.
I want that.
Right. We know T.I. got all them illegal guns.
Right.
Try to protect his little area buckhead. Now look here though, player. Y'all go ahead and do that, but don't do that in y'all city, player. I'm telling y'all, player. Wait, this way I roll. I'm the king. Don't come up here and book here. I'm trying to tell y'all, don't be doing that. That's my country, T.I.
Expeditiously.
We're trying to do that expeditiously. The enemy of my friend, the enemy, friends. Don't be the friend of the enemy no more. Oh, man.
I hope he gets a job. Poor Graham.
Yeah.
They just capped him off power. That was my dude, too.
Right. I hope he ain't typecast. Right.
Even though he was a punk.
Big.
How you gonna be that big and you just getting punked like that?
Big
because he
sweeps.
just uses looks for intimidation. He doesn't actually have to be mean or scary. People just look at him and be scared.
That's
Yeah, but at
true.
least have some
Sensitive
skills.
side.
You ain't got. I ain't say you gotta be the biggest, best fighter in the world, but at least have basic fighting skills.
Yeah. I mean, you always seeing people like that end up never getting tested. Because they always had that size to protect them. Yeah, I knew something wasn't right when we saw Ghost knock him out with that one punch that time when they robbed Tommy. I'm like, man, get out of here.
Right.
But, you know, that's the show. Ghost the star of the show, so you can only do but so much. You can't make him and Ghost be going at it.
Like Courtney should have hired some better writers.
You could tell the difference from when 50 Cent stopped working on the show. Because after like season 3 or whatever, it started not being as gangster as it was. And then they started having shootouts with 50 people and they all get away. Nobody shot. Killing people in broad daylight. Nobody, he all these people. And then she tried to come to tell us that this happened in a matter of months. So 50 people die in 2 months and nobody got a clue that this dude is a businessman. They know where he live. He walk around with no security every day. You know what club he in. He on TV promoting it and nobody got a clue. Nobody want revenge. Nobody know where to get him. Like, come on. He even closed the club up by himself.
And that was the most one of the most unrealistic things. I mean, I don't know no club or bar anywhere that closes up by themselves without any staff or security.
Right.
Or especially the owner.
Right. Especially the owner. And you got some new goodies waiting on you. And you taking your time.
Right.
Like, also, you ain't doing that.
And also, this was a part, after a party for a political event. Those things have all kinds of security. So yes. You telling me there was no security? There's no security around for this type of event.
Alphonse. What's it? Yeah, Alphonse.
Right. Yeah. How them 3 dudes go do it? That was so stupid. Them 3 guys held up the whole political event with no security, with a pump shotgun. And Ghost slid Tank the gun, and Tank never questioned why you got a gun, what this, what's that, nothing. Just, yeah, I'm the hero. I was here, I saved the day. No news ass. Now, you're running for governor. Why are you still carrying a gun? Because I got 1 foot in the hood and 1 foot out. I'm real. That wouldn't have made no sense. What could he have said?
I thought he said he was a police officer, former, I don't know.
Yeah, former, but that was like, what, years ago? So you still packing a gun?
Why not? I mean...
You running for governor? You got security?
Why not?
Right. Courtney Kemp. Imagination. Run wild.
Courtney Krause.
Courtney Krause. Destroyed the dynasty.
Right. And his power.
Yeah. Broke it up for no reason. That's a good analogy right there. Well, look, guys. It's been great talking to you. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. All the great comments, everybody. Talking and Grubbing, Whitney. Appreciate it. Talking and Grubbing got a YouTube channel going. You all might want to check it out. Talk about sports. And
please do.
There you go. And Whitney, she got a new podcast coming soon. From the lovely perhaps. Whitney. Ain't no perhaps. It's on the way, everybody. So stay tuned. And I got a podcast I'm going to start doing more of. I just started it. I got 1 episode up right now. And try to put more info up there. When I put more stuff, I'll put it on my community page so people know I did another thing. And, we'll see what happens from there. I want to thank everybody and wish you much success in your future projects.
Thank you.
All right, I'll let y'all give a last little closing little word.
All right, everybody stay safe out there and have a great Monday.
All right. I hear that. Short and sweet. Talking and grubbing.
All right, yeah, everybody, stay safe. If you go, if you go protest, hopefully y'all do it peacefully. Let's not try to destroy anything.
Sound good, man. Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. And everybody that, had comments or whatever, I appreciate it. Everybody with the support through the super chat, I appreciate it. Miss Whitney, Ray, Fudgy Babe, thank you all so much. Really go a long way. And I'm going to see y'all on the next episode. And everybody be safe out there. I don't want to be missing none of you guys. I want y'all all back. All right?
Yep.
I'll be here.
All right. You all take care. I'll see y'all later.
Okay.
All right. Bye. All right, everybody. That was another great show. Appreciate all the help, support. And with that being said, it's about time to sign out of here. And I'll see y'all on the next episode. Peace.